All right, it's April 28th, and yes, we're going to roll right into May from April, and I could do the cliche. You know the cliche, right? April showers. Oh, we're already fucking it up. Those showers. They roll into May flowers. Really, really nice, right? And I can go meteorologist on you, talk about how actually rainfall this month in Phoenix has actually been a little lower than usual. No worries, but we're still seeing flowers, so there's good news. And I can also, we could go non-meteorologist on you and just talk about how my favorite type of weather is this kind of weather. It's the thunderstorms, the lightning, the heavy rain, the fucking monsoon season. That's when I love the rain and the storms, because those are the best. Even in driving in them, as you can see. Watch out. But speaking of watching out for things, and things you might want to go out and drive to, even in some of the harshest weather, I've got some shows to tell you about, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up because long COVID is a bitch and you don't want to get this, so do anything you can to mitigate it, and that includes masking up when you go out, so be safe about it. Room full of masks lowers the spread of a lot of viruses, including COVID and the flu and all that stuff, and it also makes space more inclusive for your favorite friends who are immunocompromised, and, helps the bands that are touring have a little less chance of catching something to disrupt their whole tour. So you can always help out there. Also, as you can see, another local underneath this episode, and this time it's Black Mountain Moonshine. The song is I Am Error. So awesome. Love Black Mountain Moonshine. So hopefully they like this, and hopefully you like the song if you can hear it underneath my talking. Also, speaking of songs, thank you, Tony from Dumpster Hump, or Once Upon a Time Dumpster Hump, for making the theme you hear every week at the top there. Also, for housekeeping, be sure to like this wherever you're watching it, and if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe, because as those numbers go up, well, you get access to new features like advertising, but I don't get access to that. But it also does one other thing that helps you out. You get notification of these videos or any other content I post to it goes live, so you can always do that. And yeah, because I don't get ad revenue, I always throw out there patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Helps me out. Even $1 a month, even $5 a month. I have friends and supporters on Patreon, and I thank you that do even just $1 a month, and I appreciate it a lot. Helps me with, equipment, upkeep of website, and just, maybe it's just a nice gesture, like buying me a beer at a show or a soda at a show or whatever you want at a venue, because those are like, depending the venue, mid-sized venue, $5. There you go. So yeah, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. You can support me there. Thing you can do for free, though, that's really cool, is go to everyshowjoe.com. I have added a little Get Involved tab that we'll get into here in a second, but also you can see photos and stuff that I've taken that I've been able to make out to, and when I can, around this stupid fucking fatigue. And yeah, long COVID has been something else. But you can go check that out. I got Apes of the State, Dana Scully, and the Tiger Sharks, Better Problem, photos from that, and full wrap-up, and everything that I made out to is over on everyshowjoe.com. Plus, a little more shameless plugging. There is a store link. You can pick up an Every Show Joe shirt, word around, help promote, that kind of stuff. And, appreciate it. Either way, awesome stuff. Everyshowjoe.com. Check that out. And then, yeah, as I say every week, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck transphobia, fuck all attacks on human rights, basic human rights, and it's just fucking hate. It's people masking hate as other things, and we need to try and be proactive and try to maybe one day get this to a place that we are all happy and everyone is just treated properly. It's bullshit that there are people who are that hateful and wanting to just intervene with people's lives based on how they identify, color of their skin, all that. It's bullshit. And like I said, go to everyshowjoe.com/get involved. I created a whole link that has all the stuff I like to mention every week, like Black Lives Matter, We got the Phoenix section linked to on the website, blmphxmetro.org. There's also Poder in Action, which is another one that's fighting for just the rights of people of color and taking down institutions and systems that are racist toward them and prejudiced toward them and making it just a better place for everyone. So those are two really good ones to get involved with. StopAAPIHate.org for Asian Americans, FirstNations.org for Indigenous. I even threw on there now 1 in 10, a really good organization here out of Phoenix. They are supporting LGBTQ youth and trying to help them just embrace and be proud to be who they are. And that's awesome because that leads to better mental health. Be who you are, and that is awesome. So yeah, 1n10.org if you're looking for that. Like I said, you can go to the website. Trans Equality, the National Center for Transgender Equality is another one I like to throw out there. We also got the Sign-Off Project, Punk Rock Saves Lives, throwing out there the Abortion Fund of Arizona, and the Abortion Fund of AZ.org, because in this state we still have, even with the Democrat governor, we don't have access to some of that stuff as we have a territorial law. That's how archaic we are in Arizona when it comes to our politics. So yeah, Abortion Fund of Arizona, because everyone should have access not just to a choice of what they should do with their reproductive system, but also information. It's a really good just information source, all these places. So throw that out there. And of course, ProjectHope.org, helping across the globe multiple things like Ukrainian citizens and rebuilding efforts in Puerto Rico after each of these hurricanes, because the U.S. isn't doing what it should for a territory of its fucking country. So yeah, stuff like that out there. And like I said, everyshowjoe.com/get involved. You can find all these links and go support and get involved. Be proactive. Let's try to just make the world a better place and more positive. Just anything you can do. And these are suggestions, as I say every week. Just get out there, do something positive, and let's help just make it a little bit of a difference. Of course, the other thing is you're here for music, and you're like, how do I support my favorite bands, favorite musicians, all that kind of stuff? Simply go buy the merch, buy the shirts, the CDs, go on their Bandcamp. You don't have to have something physical. Go buy the actual albums or EPs or singles if you want to do that. All that kind of stuff. That's the best, simplest way. Also, NIVA, the National Independent Venue Association, like throw them out there. They were established in 2020 when your favorite independent venues, they did not have any representation within Congress when people were needing help. And so they established this group and they gave them a representative for lobbying for interest of your favorite independent venues as a group. So NIVASSOC.org, they have an emergency fund you can go donate to there that's helping out with venues that might need that. And then it's also just helping them lobby and keep making sure your favorite venues can try to stay open. But speaking of your favorite venues and supporting them, and the best, simplest, easiest way you can go do it is go to a show. Simple. And we're going to start off the top here. We got, of course, one that I was looking forward to. Health conditions, of course, fucking still causing issues, but hopefully you guys are having fun. I saw it was sold out. And that is Off, Keith Morris's new band, newish band. It's been around a while now. But Off is amazing, combining his metal and punk rock stuff together for some amazing music. That album they put out is fucking good, their newest one. So yeah, and they're playing with Hong Kong Fuck You at the Valley Bar, 7:30 start. And then, oh yeah, happy birthday, Matt. It's Matt's 30/30 birthday show. Haha, tongue twister. With Violator, his band, Comptala and Humanauts, Future X's, and the Woodworks over at Yaku Tap Room, starting at 8 o'clock. Go wish Matt happy birthday. Also, we got Thrown Out Bones with the Blood Feud Family Singers and KDKH at the Time Out Lounge, 8 p.m. Go check that out. Right across the street. You can even jump between those, walk between them. Simple, easy. I'm giving you options. Yeah. That way you can drink and not drive and catch even more music. See, it works. But if you're also not wanting to go across corners and you want to go to some other cool venues, we've got the websites with Marshall Good and the Breakup Society at Chopper John's, 8 p.m. JJC and V unfortunately had to drop off due to COVID members catching it. So unfortunately, wish them well and hope they get better soon. But yeah, go check that out. 8 p.m. Some awesome people playing, especially Breakup Society. Also, speaking of awesome people, Saint Breaker celebrating an album release show with Witch Haven, Sorrower, Hard Luck, Misanthropic at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. There's also Psychedelic Furs with Evan Dondo at the Celebrity Theater, 8 p.m. And some other favorite people are spinning some vinyl. They're spinning some wax. I figure I should actually rephrase. As the Ladies of Wax are spinning over at the Lost Leaf, ska, two-tone, and more over there, Rock City, 10 p.m. Lost Leaf. And then if you're down in Tucson, I got a pair of shows you might want to catch. Got Authority Zero with the Venice Pinks are back in Arizona after an awesome tour, so we'll go welcome them back down there in Tucson. Plus Swigfoot, some awesome Tucson band over at the Rock down in Tucson, 8 p.m. And I realize, awesome band, to rephrase, not grammar, but yeah, Swigfoot's awesome. And then another one that popped up, Alex Story of Cancer Slug is playing with the Besmirchers and Texas Trash at the Edge Bar down in Tucson, 7 p.m. Plus, due to, I think it was an AC issue, they had to cancel, but Simple Malfunction and Fair Lady, they're doing live streams tonight over on their Instagrams. Go check it out, 8:45 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Go tune in for that. Plus, other streams that are normal like Clockwork, because they're awesome. Scott's just awesome. Scott Klopfstein of the Little Span Band, of Once Real Big Fish, of just being awesome. Go check that out. That's twitch.tv/Scott Klopfstein, 9 p.m. Moving on to Saturday, and we got some stuff. We got some good stuff, and I'm going to put it in this order because, first off, this is a kick-ass show. But second of all, you can start here and then jump to others. See, I just give you ideas of how to maximize your show going. Take it from an expert. We got a Saturday matinee at the Nile Underground, as they're calling it, with Bertha Monsters, Bocat, Morgan's Bluff, Spicy Maya, Bullet Babe, Okinawa Plane Crash, Black Power, Fuck All You People, and the Upchucks over at the Underground, 1:30 p.m. Go check that out. And then you can jump right over to this one if you're looking for more suggestions. We got Kicking In with Bulletproof Backpacks, Skeleton Army, AG Session, and Burgundy Jerk at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. Scorpion vs. Tarantula, they're playing too. And they're playing with the Pubes, the Casual Divorce, Los Jones at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. How about that? That's just awesome. All these are awesome. That's why they're on the list. We got a Rager at Rips, as they're calling it, as they're branding it. We got Sewer Gap, Tempco, or at least that's my best effort at reading that logo. Metal bands and hardcore bands. It's like you need a translator, so I apologize if I'm butchering that. And a band called Ape Gone Bad at Rips Bar, 8 p.m. We got Emperor's New Moon, which I believe is the name of the show. That's featuring Sasuke's Cross Revenge, Frailty, Black Tapestry, Palindrome, and Vinyl Faces at the Loogie House, 6:30 p.m. Hit up a band for the address. We also got Los Velvets with New River Slim and Hotel Pink at Valley Bar, 7 p.m. Oh. And I'm throwing it on here. I don't think I personally knew her, but a celebration of the life of Ariel Crocker with music from friends performing. Plus, they're accepting donations for her memorial fund. That's over at the Trunk Space, where they do please ask you to mask inside too. But I figured I'd put this on here because I know any loss to the music communities, just it sucks. And I'm sure there's some friends that knew her, and I'm sorry for that loss. So yeah, go check that out. Go celebrate her life. 7 p.m. start for that at the Trunk Space. And then we also have another one over at Pub Rock Live. We've got Page 8 with Say Goodnight, with Mills End, with Dooney Boogies, Rubes, and Dylan Quit the Band at Pub Rock Live. That one is a 7 p.m. start. Plus, of course, wake up with one of the happiest people in music, Kepi Gooley. The Kepi Show every Saturday, 9 a.m. over on his Facebook. And throughout the week, go give him a follow. Find out. And just randomly catch him streaming. You'll enjoy it. Trust me. Then we roll into Sunday, and we got some cool people in town. We got Desert Island Boys. They are fucking awesome. Go check them out with Morticulture, Hobo Bastard at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. That's not all. We've got Revolutionary Development with Cheery, Analog Monsters, and the Drive Down at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. There's also down in Tucson, Velma and the Sleaze with the Surf Broads at 191 Tool down in Tucson, 8 p.m. Plus, of course, you can always check out an awesome ska band streaming on Sundays, Bite Me Mamby. Awesome. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Mamby. 2 p.m. taking requests and playing and just having a blast. Monday, relax. I got no recommendations, so you can just take it easy. Tuesday, Bite Me Mamby's got their usual 8 a.m. stream, so you can actually ice them with a Smirnoff at frickin' 8 a.m. How about that? We've also got Scott Klopfstein over on his Twitch, 9 p.m. Wednesday, we've got the return of Kicking In. They got a busy week. They're playing with the Roof Rats halfway to Michigan at the Lost Leaf, 9 p.m. Plus, you got the morning stream for Scott Klopstein. You can tune in at 9 a.m. on there. Thursday rolling around, and we got the Pawns back in town with Blotter Vision Squared and the Phoenix, without a doubt, at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. Plus, that's not the only one. That's not even the only show on Thursday. We got Letdown with a period, so I guess I should just stop. And then Jane in the Jungle on that show at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Another really cool one, Hippocampus, which I know my friend Meredith is going to loves them, and they're on here. And then one that I just started listening to and fucking already just fucking dig, Charlie Bliss, who had a collaboration with Pup to further just make me go, I should check out this band, and fucking they're good. So this is something over the Van Buren you should go check out, 8 p.m. And yeah, Thursday mornings being Scott Klopstein, also 9 a.m. streaming on his Twitch. Then Friday rolling around, and we've got a couple of big bangers. I put this one on the top. This seems awesome. Troubled Minds is doing their tour kickoff. They're going back on the road, and they're playing with Not Nearly, Bethany Home, Lilac Cadillac, and Ring Finger No Pinky at the Nile Underground, 7 p.m. Awesome, right? Then we keep going. Happy birthday, Andrea. It's her sweet 16th annual 21st birthday show. So if you just got that, you can chart it out and figure it out. I'll keep going. Featuring Darkness Deerboy, Chrome Rhino, Banana Gun, and Film Speed at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. So if, you probably didn't finish the math by now. All right, anyways, moving on though, we got Save Ferris back in town with the Kaleidoscope Kid at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Got Cinco de Mayo, because yes, May 5th. Who knew? Cinco de Mayo. That's what the Spanish translates to. Huh? Crazy. We got Tin Can Screamers, Moonlight Magic, the Surfinis, and the Dust Ups at the Timeout Lounge, 7 p.m. Also, we got Jason DeVore doing his own Cinco de Mayo thing over at the Tempe Tavern, 8 p.m. We got Black Bottom Lighters over at the Rock Bar, 7 p.m. And I think this might be the Celeste. I know. If not, still go check it out. So I threw it on here. Got Celeste first Friday art opening at the Trunk Space. Of course, Mask Inside if you're going inside the Trunk Space, 6 p.m. for that. If you're going to First Fridays, go check it out. And then one down in Tucson, we've got what is one of two nights. Roger Klein and the Peacemakers with the Johns at the Hotel Congress Plaza down in Tucson, 6 p.m. Plus, of course, Fridays mean Scott Klopstein's always streaming 9 p.m. if you're looking for something to do while you're home. So there you go. There's your weekly update. Hopefully you get out to a show, you enjoy it. These are things that at least include one artist or more that I fucking love and recommend, and that's why they're on this list. And hope you love them too. Of course, I mean, it's catered to my taste, and tastes may vary. But that's what makes us human. It's also what helps us, check out other stuff and discover stuff, right? Explore. Get out of your bubble. But yeah, broaden your bubble, whatever. Just enjoy some awesome music. Go check out some new stuff. Go check out some of your favorite stuff. Have fun. Be safe out there, like I said. Please mask or just do some deterrence to not catch what I've been dealing with for almost fucking 10 months. This sucks, and I miss going out. I miss fucking capturing shows. I really just want to be out at a show and not pay for it by the end of the night. Pay for it for 8 or 5 days, or who knows. It's not been fun. So please do what you can to try to mitigate and lower your chances of this. And yeah, have fun out there. Be safe. And there we go. Until next week, take care.